Welcome to the Prime Whole Body Workout. We're going to do 12 exercises, 1 minute of exercising, 30 seconds of break. Really important to take that break in between exercises. We're going to be using the resistance band for the first 4 exercises, and we'll be in the chair and then standing as well. So just starting with the bicep curl, we're going to sit over the middle of the resistance band, and then hold it on top of my knees, and then lift up to the resistance band. So I'm going to do 3 seconds up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 down. The great thing about the resistance band is you can make it easier by holding further away from the band, or harder by holding closer. So you can really adjust it to your own level, and it just works out these bicep muscles here. 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 down. Try and get 10 repetitions in each exercise. And you should really be feeling this just on your arms here, on the bicep muscles of the arms. So this is going to build up those strong arms. And one more. Okay, we'll take a break. Now take a 30-second break in between. Do get some water in between and rest. The next exercise we're going to do is a shoulder press. So just holding towards the end of the band, and we're going to lift it right up over our shoulders, stretching the arms out as far as we can. So just keep getting a rest. If your heart rate is feeling a bit out of control, feel free to pause the video and take a longer rest. Okay, we're going to get going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And again, if you want to make it harder, you can go further down the resistance band. That makes it a really tough workout. Or you can hold it further up the band if you want to make it a bit easier. Or if you really have problems with shoulder mobility, you can just raise your arms as well. So even that, just using the body weight of your arms, is a good workout. Last one. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's a great exercise for the shoulders. Another great one for the shoulders, slightly different muscle in the shoulders, is the forward push. So we're just going to hold it in our hands and then push forward. And so that's really working out those fronts of the shoulders. So let's just make sure we get our rest in and get our heart rate down again. Okay, and we'll get started. 2, 3. This isn't meant to be a cardio workout, so it's really for building up your muscles rather than improving your heart. And it's great to get in walking 3 or 4 times a week. People would recommend walking about half an hour 3 times a week, and that's great for your heart. But it doesn't do a lot for your muscles, which is why we're doing these exercises to build up muscles and trying to work up all the muscles of the body. You should really start to feel that in your shoulders and arms. Next one we're going to do is the chest expansion. So just taking the resistance band away from under your legs. Just going to put it in front of us and then move it out. And that just works out those muscles in your chest. So we'll take our break. And again, you can make it as easy or as hard as you want by putting the band further away or having it closer to you. Makes it really hard. Okay, so we'll get going. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. It's really important to do slow, controlled movements here. These exercises come from a study that was done in Europe where they studied quite a lot of people over time, and people who did these exercises were 3 times less likely to be frail 12 months later. It was a very big study, and really they did that as well as making sure that there was enough protein in their diet. And so as we build these muscles, we need protein to build them up as well. And so it's really important to make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet. Great, so that's the exercises done with the resistance band. We're going to move on to some more seated exercises. The next one that we'll do are the chair dips. So we're going to put our hands on a good sturdy armchair, and we're going to lift ourselves up out of the chair. So we're using the strength in your arms rather than the strength in your legs. And this really works out the tricep muscles, which are the back of those bicep muscles that we did in the first exercise. You can use a bit of your leg strength to get out, but then be trying to transfer more of the work from your legs to your arms over time. Nice controlled movements, and really controlled movement coming down as well. Don't just jump back into the chair. Really work the arms on the way down too. Okay, that's great. So you should have really worked out our arms. Now, we're going to start doing a bit more leg exercises and flexibility exercises. We're going to start with raising our legs. We're going to just lift our legs up and straighten it out right in front of us. So that, and then go with the opposite leg. And this really builds up the front of the calf muscles, builds a lot of flexibility and stability there. So we're going to make sure we take our break and get the heart rate down. And get started. 2, 3. You should feel that really in the front of your legs. If you want to make these exercises harder, we can put ankle weights on our ankles to make it a bit harder. But go at your own pace. If this is enough for you to get, and it gets you feel it in the fronts of your legs, it's okay to just use the weight of your legs. 2, 3. Two more. Okay, great. The next exercise is sit to stand. So we're sitting in the chair and we're going to cross our arms slightly. It's really good to just lean forward a bit and then just lift up out of the chair. And then nice back down in a slow way. So let's get going. 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. You'll really feel this in the front of your legs. And again, if you feel like you can't do it all with your legs, it's okay for your hands to give a bit of help and to make sure that they're holding on just for balance and stability. But over time, do it less with your arms and more with your legs. So this is exactly the same as a squat that you'd see people doing in the gym, just doing it from the chair. So you're really using the fronts of your legs to power yourself up out of the chair. It really helps just to lean forward a bit to get your body over your legs. Okay, that's great. Next one we're going to do so that's it for the chair now. We're going to get up and go into a standing position. And the first one we're going to do is a heel lift, where we just lift the heel up like this, and then do it with the opposite leg. So get started. 2, 3. And again, you can make this harder by adding ankle weight. You can also make it harder if you have the balance, and it's more of a balance exercise to take your hands off the chair, but always having it there just for safety. If you feel you're able to, you can take your hands off the chair. See if you're able to do that flexibility. Keep them there for just in case you slip. That's only if you're comfortable doing that. You see how much harder it is to balance on one leg. But by practicing this, we're really building up that strength and balance. The next one is the leg extensions. So holding on to the backs of the chair, we're just going to lift our leg back as far back as we can and as straight as we can. And this will really work out your hips and build up that hip flexibility and strength. So just making sure we take our break, like always keep the heart rate down. This isn't a kind of a hard cardio workout. It's to build up our strength, balance and flexibility. Get started. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And so again, if you feel this is too easy, you can add ankle weights to it. And you really don't need to go all the way that you can. So if you feel like this is as much as you can do, that's absolutely fine. Just do whatever you can, and everyone's kind of starts where they are, and we build up from there. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do are our knee lifts. So we're going to lift our knees up as high as we can, and just do alternate legs. So just take a small bit more of a break and then get going. Okay, yeah. And really, again, it's not around trying to get the heart rate up. This isn't a cardio exercise. It's around trying to lift those legs and build up strength in the legs and in the hips. Okay, so that's the knee lifts. The next one we're going to be doing are the heel lifts. So this is to work out the backs of the legs, the calves. You'll feel this one after walking quite a bit. And a great way to work that out is just to lift your body up off the ground just by lifting your heels. And so just take a break, get the breath back, and then we'll get started. Absolutely go at your own pace, whatever works for you. We all start where we are and we build up from there, getting stronger every day. And you'll often, after a long walk, you'll often feel these muscles, and I hear a lot of people who say that these muscles kind of tighten up after, and they might be asleep in bed, and these cramp, which is completely normal after walking if you don't stretch them out. This is a really good way to build up those calf muscles and stretch them out. Okay, so we're on to the last exercise, almost there guys. So for this one we're going to move our legs out to the side. And this one is a really tough one, just on the hips. It'll really get those hips nice and strong. And so we'll do opposite legs and just lifting out as much as you can. Let's take a break. And getting started in 2 seconds. Let's go. Absolutely go at your own pace, and as high or as low as you want. So if you can just manage to get it up a small bit, that's okay. If you can manage to get it up further, great. And last one. Great, so that's the workout done for today. Well done and a great workout, guys. Hope you feel great after doing that. It's a really good workout to work out your whole body. It's such an honour to share these with you, and I really wish you great health and happiness. Thank you.